नमस्कार दोस्तों, वेलकम टू एसबीआई सिक्योरिटीज़ वीकली पॉडकास्ट। इस पॉडकास्ट में हम डिस्कस करेंगे की लेवल्स और बात करेंगे मेन सेक्टर्स के बारे में जो कि आने वाले हफ्ते में फोकस में रह सकते हैं। शुरू करते हैं निफ्टी के टेक्निकल आउटलुक से। सो द पास्ट वीक टर्न्ड आउट टू बी वन ऑफ द मोस्ट वॉलेटाइल इन रीसेंट मेमोरी विद heightened turbulence sweeping across all major asset classes. This wave of volatility was triggered after US President Donald Trump announced a fresh round of tariffs, reigniting concerns over global trade tensions. In response, the US 10-year bond yield surged by over 10%, which was its steepest weekly gain since April 2022. Gold prices skyrocketed above the $3,200 mark for the first time, reflecting a flight to safety. Meanwhile, Brent crude slipped more than 4%, signaling demand worries, and the US dollar index dropped below 99.50 level, a low not seen since April 2022. Equity markets were not spared either as the major indices experienced sharp swings amid the unfolding macro uncertainty. Our benchmark index Nifty was no exception, experiencing heightened volatility throughout the week. Each trading session opened with either a significant gap up or a gap down, reflecting the jittery sentiment prevailing in the market. The volatility index India VIX spiked over 45% during the week, underlining the surge in uncertainty and investor nervousness. Interestingly, on Monday, after hitting a low of 21,743, Nifty staged a sharp rebound of more than 1,000 points and ended the week by forming a bullish belt hold like candlestick pattern on the weekly chart. However, despite the sharp pullback, the index failed to close above its 20-day EMA. The momentum indicators and oscillators are currently suggesting a lack of clear directional bias, pointing towards a possible phase of consolidation. Considering the current chart structure, we recommend adopting a cautious stance and stock-specific approach. Until the index confirms sustained strength above key moving averages, it would be prudent to avoid aggressive positions and focus on the risk management. क्रूशियल लेवल्स की बात करें तो 22,600 टू 22,550 का जोन इंडेक्स के लिए एक इमीडिएट सपोर्ट की तरह काम करेगा। वही अपसाइड में 50 डे ईएमए का जोन 23,000 टू 23,050 एक इम्पॉर्टेंट हर्डल होगा। अगर इंडेक्स सस्टेनेबली 23,050 के ऊपर ट्रेड करता है तो पुलबैक रैली एक्सटेंड हो सकती है पहले 23,300 तक, उसके बाद 23,500 लेवल तक। Talking about Sensex technical outlook, the benchmark index Sensex witnessed a sharp gap down opening of over 3,900 points on Monday. However, it marked the low of 71,425 level and thereafter witnessed a sharp recovery of over 3,700 points. On a weekly scale, it has formed a bullish belt hold like candlestick pattern. Currently, the index is trading below its short and long-term moving averages, while the momentum indicators are suggesting sideways action for now. सेंसेक्स की क्रूशियल लेवल्स की बात करें तो 75,900 टू 76,000 का जोन इंडेक्स के लिए एक इंपॉर्टेंट हर्डल की तरह काम करेगा, क्योंकि इसी जोन में 50 डे ईएमए और उसके पहले के डाउनवर्ड जर्नी दैट इज 78,742 टू 71,425 का 61.8% फिबोनाची रिट्रेसमेंट लेवल प्लेस्ड है। अगर इंडेक्स 76,000 के ऊपर सस्टेनेबली ट्रेड करता है तो एक शार्प अपसाइड रैली देखने मिल सकता है 200 डे ईएमए तक, जो अभी 77,002 के आसपास कोट हो रहा है, और शॉर्ट टर्म में 77,800 तक भी जा सकता है। वही डाउनसाइड में 74,400 टू 74,300 का जोन इंडेक्स के लिए एक इमीडिएट सपोर्ट का काम करेगा। Talking about Bank Nifty's technical outlook, Bank Nifty is currently showing strong relative performance compared to the frontline indices. While Nifty breached its previous swing low of 21,965 last week, Bank Nifty held firm, marking a higher low at 49,156, well above its earlier swing low of 47,703. This signals underlying strength in the banking index. On Monday, it took support at the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level of its prior rally, that is 47,703 to 52,064, and has since rebounded over 1,800 points. Importantly, the index continues to trade above both its short and long-term moving averages, reinforcing the bullish undertone. The current chart structure suggests that the Bank Nifty is well positioned to outperform in the near term. क्रूशियल लेवल्स की बात करें तो 51,500 टू 51,600 का जोन इंडेक्स के लिए एक इमीडिएट हर्डल की तरह काम करेगा। अगर इंडेक्स 51,600 के ऊपर सस्टेनेबली ट्रेड करता है तो एक शार्प अपसाइड रैली देखने मिल सकती है पहले 52,500 तक, उसके बाद नियर टर्म में 53,100 लेवल तक। वही डाउनसाइड में 20 डे ईएमए का जोन 50,500 टू 50,400 के आसपास है, जो किसी भी इमीडिएट डिक्लाइन में इंडेक्स को कुशन दे सकता है। Talking about India VIX, so last week the volatility index India VIX spiked by 46%, marking its highest weekly closing since May 2024. It formed a large bullish candle on the weekly chart, signaling a sharp rise in fear and uncertainty. Moreover, the VIX is now trading above its short and long term moving averages, reinforcing the current elevated volatility environment and suggesting that traders should remain cautious in the near term. Talking about the sectors to watch as per the relative strength and the relative rotational graph. Technically, if we see Nifty Private Bank, Nifty Financial Services, Nifty FMCG, Nifty CPSE, and Nifty PSE are likely to outperform in the short term. On the other hand, Nifty IT, Metal, and Realty are likely to underperform in the short term. So that's a wrap of today's edition of podcast. Thank you for listening. Do tune in on Tuesday for more such market updates and insights. Thank you.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.